Hi, I'm a public school teacher in a Bay Area district here, and I just wanted to let everyone know that teachers are being enticed through Common Core. We're able to earn extra income by attending classes and doing trainings. We don't have many options within teaching to make extra money, so of course you can see how attractive this has been. The other thing is that the machine is just so powerful, any dissent is just really challenging. I teach kindergarten, and I just saw my Common Core report card. One of the questions under literature was, can my 5-year-old students compare, contrast, and analyze a little reading passage? And the answer is no. We're working on letters and sounds and rhyming, you know, but I wanted to ask on a serious, all of that is serious, I don't mean to say it's not. Would you name the states that have withdrawn or are in the process of withdrawing from Common Core? And secondly, what groups of people have influenced their withdrawal so that the blue state of California could follow suit?
There are about 25 or so states that are trying to actively get out of Common Core. I don't know what is going to happen as a result of the latest election, because that is certainly going to affect the timetable. Some of the bills were obviously there before the election, but there are several new commissioners of education, specifically Oklahoma, I know, and Colorado, where commissioners of education, as Milgram indicated at the very beginning, have committed themselves to an anti-Common Core agenda. But some of these other states are having different kinds of problems working out a stronger set of standards. They want first-class sets of standards. In most cases, they don't want to go back to their old standards because there were problems with most states in their old standards. There were many that had good standards, but a larger number that had poorer standards. So they are trying to figure out how to get committees in place. Remember, the same departments of education that gave them the poor standards are also now, for the most part, supporting Common Core. So you have a problem of where to locate the development of better standards, and I'm trying to advise states for that. As far as what California is trying to do, you probably have to, I think California is behind the curve at this point, as far as I can see. There are states, as I say, like Oklahoma, Ohio, North Dakota, that have active bills that they are considering. South Carolina. No state has yet completely pulled out of Common Core successfully. It was a very carefully thought through plan, and when state boards by statutory authority adopted it, it made it very difficult for state legislatures and governors to overrule what those state boards could by law adopt. And then you have two major congressional bills. No Child Left Behind would need to be wiped out, which is a possibility for the future, and that's something that could be conveyed to your congressional representatives. This is a message that Washington needs to take care of. They've had nothing to do basically with Common Core except support it by the stimulus money sent to the USED. And now you have the waivers that the USED has given to a number of states to waiver them out of the conditions of No Child Left Behind, which locks them in even tighter to Common Core and its tests. So you've got to get rid of the waivers, make sure there's no further money that goes for the support of Common Core because Race to the Top money expired this year, and get rid of No Child Left Behind and basically get the federal government with its guidelines out of state activities in education. That's only the beginning, because you then still have to figure out how to deal with your own State Department of Education, which in most states has not proved to be very effective in what it has been doing to improve or strengthen public education. But California is not one of the leaders, let me put it that way, in any of these efforts. It's rather at the very tail end.
Right, and both our candidates for state superintendent were pro Common Core, both of them. I mean, they were like
No choice.
twins.
Right.
Well, thank you so much. I'm going to introduce briefly